Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amira, and for those who don't know me, I'm a doctor/model, and I'm here providing you some of my life tricks and tips with some evidence-based medicine behind it to keep you guys healthy. Today I want to talk about what my exercise routine is in 1 week. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, so for me, I've been doing this type of workout routine for the last 10 years. So being a medical doctor, I've been able to kind of research what I think is important to do in order to have a healthy body, not only just externally, but internally. Like what kinds of exercises have actually been shown to help to prevent diabetes, heart disease, heart attacks, strokes, etc. What kind of things have helped to bring up HDL, which is high density lipoproteins, which helps reduce bad cholesterol in your body. So this has been the type of workout routine I've been able to maintain for 10 years that's really helping not only my external physique, but also my internal organ health. Secondly, as you guys know, I am a model, and I have been for 10 years now. So I am very conscious about the types of exercise I do to ensure that I meet my goals in terms of my physical appearance. And that what that means is not necessarily being skinny or slim, but being more toned, long, making sure that I do exercise that helps with flexibility and kind of posture, and that's all incorporated into my weekly routine in order to meet my health goals. I think that everybody has different goals and what they're aiming towards with their physical attributes, along with how they feel and what makes them feel great. So I'm happy to share my exercise routines with you guys and incorporate what you want. So to start off, I usually will do 3 times a week yoga. So that's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So the reason I do yoga 3 times a week is for multiple reasons. Number one, I find that it allows me to have 20 minutes in the morning to really refocus for my mental health, kind of learn how to use breath in my body to relax. And I think this really helps from multiple perspectives. Some people meditate or do both, and for me, yoga has allowed for me to, especially during COVID, have that minute, well, I do 20 minutes in the morning, that time to myself to be kind of aware of my present. And on top of that, it allows for me to go into poses that are uncomfortable and hold isometric, which just means in one position exercises. And these exercises allow me to really become more flexible. And in daily life, being more flexible is important because it does show to prevent injury. So of course, yoga helps with both my mental health, along with building strength with some of these muscle exercises that are kind of holding positions. And on top of that, it helps with flexibility, which allows for prevention of injury. And also with the flexibility and stretching of muscles in some of those more difficult yoga poses, it also helps in lengthening my muscles, which allows me to reach those goals, as I mentioned, with posture, and in modeling, allowing me to have that kind of lean look, which I really enjoy. So that's Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I do that 3 times a week, just for 20 to 30 minutes. And before COVID, I used to do some hot yoga as well, but now I do home yoga, usually at Power, or just an intermediate class that I actually find either on YouTube or using Peloton, the Peloton app. And this is not an ad, I just genuinely love Peloton. I just think that they incorporate different exercises for different types of levels of expertise, so whether you're beginner or intermediate, and you can actually work your way up, which is amazing, and I love that. So that's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then Monday night, I usually will do like some type of higher intensity exercise. So high intensity exercises, I only do for 20 minutes. So in total on Monday, I'm exercises for 40 minutes, but it's like 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes at night. So it's really broken up and you don't feel it as much. The 20 minutes in the evening, once again, I use Peloton or YouTube, and I just type in HIIT exercise. And so what HIIT is great for is it targets your entire body. It gets your body's heart rate high. And what's really great for that is it's shown to really help with preventing heart disease long-term, kind of increasing the good cholesterol in your body. And so with HIIT exercises, it really helps kind of my internal organs. It also helps all the muscles in my body build up, and it gets a sweat on quickly and efficiently, because don't have time when you're a doctor, you're like, get that exercise in, get it out, and that's it, move on my day. So that's Mondays. On Tuesdays, I do Tabata Tuesdays. So Tabata is also a different form of high intensity exercise. So I use the bike, so that's what I'm standing beside it. So the bike for me is great. I just do 25 to 30 minutes of high intensity Tabata training. And Tabata is basically quick on, quick off. And it allows for your, once again, to have those intervals and your heart rate go up and down really quickly. And that really helps with your cardiovascular health as well. So on Wednesdays, I do kind of more relaxed things. So I talked about my yoga, 20 minutes in the morning, and then I honestly just do a walk, a light walk for 30 minutes in the evening, and that's it. I might do some stretching as well, but it's really important, especially after something like Tabata or high intensity interval training, to have time for your body to recover, for the lactic acid to kind of dissipate, for your muscles to rebuild. Working out every single day is not actually healthy for you. You do need that recovery. So I just use conveniently Wednesday because it's hump day. It's like, okay, Amira, you need a second to let yourself heal, you know, because you're tired. So Wednesday's my hangout day. I even start work late that day. Thursdays, it's back to hardcoreness. So on Thursdays, I usually do strength training. So strength training, back in the day, I remember people would be like, don't use weights because you're gonna get super bulky, it's not good. But actually, if you're using it with doing kind of higher reps, so like 10 to 12 repetitions, for exercise, you shouldn't be expecting to become super bulky, because if you can do 12 reps, the weight is not heavy enough to like build huge muscles. So I do strength training for multiple reasons. Number one, from a physical perspective, it does help with toning, helps with definition with muscles. And then from an internal perspective, especially being of Indian descent, number one. Number two, living in Canada where we don't have a ton of vitamin D. Also my body type, having skinny or small bones, I am prone to osteoporosis. So I'm thinking kind of long term, but having weight-bearing exercises in your routine is super important for bone health. And it's shown to actually help have stronger bones, which in the long run, preventing fractures, hip fractures, if you fall, not breaking bones, which really is important for injury prevention. And so that's actually another reason, as I mentioned, internally, for my internal organs, why I do strength exercises. So I do that twice a week in different ways. So on Thursdays, one day, and then usually on Saturdays, I'll do it again. Friday is like flexible Fridays. So what that means is I kind of do what I feel like doing. There's not like a strict, I need to do this on Fridays. Sometimes I just walk for an hour. Sometimes I bike again if I'm feeling like I feel like biking, or, you know, if I don't, I might even do a 30-minute run. I don't run a ton because I tore my ACL, and it does hurt my knee quite a bit. But if, you know, it's usually like a 3 or 4 or 5 kilometer run, nothing crazy, but that's Fridays. And don't forget, I do yoga in the morning. So I kind of do exercise, different form. Saturdays is like my dreaded, like I need to like, put on my big girl pants and like begrudgingly do this workout because it's long and it's hard, and I've been doing it for 10 years, and you would think it would get easier, but it's not. And it's literally on YouTube. It's called Pop Sugar Low Intensity Workout. So it's LIT, it's called the LIT method. I'll link it below. And I do that every week. And honestly, you would think it would get easier with time, but it doesn't. I don't know why. I just don't get it, because I'm like doing the same thing. You'd think I'd get stronger or something, but for some reason, every week I do it and there's literally drip like falling off my nose. Like, I don't even understand. It's like 45 minutes. And what I love about it, they incorporate foam rolling. So foam rolling, once again, is to help with muscle recovery, and it allows for the lactic acid to kind of be moved around, and also to kind of have micro tears in your muscles to help with healing and recovery. So I do that, and it hurts like crazy, but you feel great after, and you're like, yes, I helped with healing. Go, Mira, go. Because sometimes we just need healing, right? Wednesdays and Saturdays, healing days, 100%. Then comes Sunday. So Sunday, I actually do usually a fun run or a fun bike. And so what that is 60 minutes. I use the Peloton app, and it's literally just like 60 minutes of fun music. It's not super intense. Like on Tuesdays, I'm like huffing and puffing, like I gotta hit my highest outputs that I can. Sundays, like 60 minutes of like me, like, I don't know why I'm doing this, like as if I bike like this, but I'm on the bike and I'm like singing like Spice Girls and all the cool music, and it's just like the best time of my life. And honestly, that's my Sundays, and I just love it because I actually look forward to it. You know, it's like a workout that I'm really happy about. And then that's it. And that's my weekly workout. I don't do any target exercises. I don't like do ab crunches or do like specifically push-ups. Most of my workouts are full body, and on top of doing intermittent fasting, which I did a video about that earlier, actually 2 parts to it. That's been allowing me for the last 10 years to maintain honestly, the body type that I want. I've gained 10 years of aging, and I would think that I would become, it would be harder to maintain a certain body type, but it hasn't, because I'm consistent. And so whatever you decide to do, you have to make it so that it's incorporated into your lifestyle, so you don't do it for a month and then just fall out, right? And you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Make it fun, make it your own, try to incorporate different things into it, and try not to be hard on yourself if you miss a day. Just have some flexibility in your schedule, because sometimes you just don't feel like working out, and you need to be disciplined to do it, but also you're human and you're allowed to have days that you're like, I'm off, right? So for me, that's Wednesdays and Fridays. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope that was super useful for you guys. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hope you learned something. Please subscribe, ring the bell, do all the things, and I'll continue to share some things that is evidence-based that I think works for people's lifestyles and also will allow people to live their best life selves. Thank you, bye.